Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dennis, and welcome to the Outcast podcast. I'm Dennis.
Hey, Outcasters, it's your boy Bryce.
And we're here talking about the podcast, so we'll pretty much continue our conversation. We usually have pre-conversations and all that before the podcast, but I think it's okay to talk about the movie marathon this Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna watch all the Halloween
Yeah,
movies,
boy.
and it's going to be unbearable. Yeah, it's one of my Halloween is one of my favorite franchises. Me and Bryce did Friday the 13th for my birthday party, or as a movie marathon, because it was like Friday the 13th in the summer. That was pretty fun. Because
Oh, no,
oh
okay.
yeah,
It
oh
was
yeah,
fun.
fun. But I will say though, after I think it was Friday the 13th New Blood, when it really got bad,
Oh,
when it really was so weird, guys. Like, New Blood was the only movie that made us so sleepy.
we literally fell asleep. And
Yeah,
it wasn't even like in the middle. It wasn't even like at the beginning or the middle. It was like right at the end. It was just like, I don't know. But yeah,
we were like,
we were completely bored.
we wanted to die. But after
It was.
Jason Lives was pretty good. The whole with Tommy Jarvis, I think that's who it is. That whole story arc,
Mhm.
it was fine. We actually liked it. We were entertained with that
That was
movie.
yeah. That was
We
actually one of the best ones.
yeah. We
Actually
just
good.
really didn't fall asleep, and then we somehow got through that. Jason X was pretty hard to get through.
Ugh.
Jason Takes Manhattan. That wasn't bad to get through, but it was more of like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you do
It's
this
just
to one
like
of our?
so weird.
Yeah, and then
And it
the
wasn't even like in the movie too. Like Jason is actually, he's deformed and he's not even deformed in the movie. He's like a normal kid. It's like it's not
yeah, it
how
was
Jason
so
is.
weird.
So weird. And the
Yeah.
effects too, they were so bad. Like the intestines, when he was ripping out the
Oh
intestines and
yeah,
everything.
and that how that
Oh.
like teacher died was spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. Wouldn't watch the movie. Personally, me.
I think
Jason
it's
Takes
fine to
Manhattan.
spoil Dennis, I think anything like Friday the 13th is like the only movie series that's okay to spoil because it's so bad.
Yeah, because there's movies that are like good, and then there's movies that are okay.
Yeah.
It goes to hell. We didn't hate it, but we didn't like it. It was one of those things.
Is it
It
that's
was
the
like,
one? Yeah, that's the one they like he was brought back with voodoo or something like that. Not voodoo, but
okay, hold on, my sister's summoning me
okay.
during the podcast.
Yeah. I think it was that one. Yeah, we just be chilling here, man, on the Outcast
My
podcast.
sister wanted to make a comment saying that it wasn't Jason Goes to Hell that was bad. It was just the space one.
Yeah, that's Jason X. That one was bad.
Yeah, that one was so weird. It made no sense. I mean, the kills were okay, but besides, I did not like anything about it. It felt so drawn out.
Very.
And it's just not, and sadly, it was one of those movies where CGI was such a huge thing they wanted to use, and CGI mastered at this time. So you just had so many goofy looking scenes that you're like, oh my lord, oh, this is not aging well. This is not aging well.
What the Scorpion King?
I, I don't know which one's worse, the Scorpion King or Jason X. Scorpion King. It has to be Scorpion King. Yeah, man. Get ready for Mummy 2, man. You've already seen Mummy 1. Get ready for Mummy 2, man. It's a ride. It's a ride.
It's arrived.
Yeah. Uh, and fun fact, me and Bryce agreed on which one we personally thought is the best Jason movie. The 13th remake, what to me actually was good.
The reboot was good. I like that one.
I think the reboot was good. The story, it was straight. The introduction was great. Characters, I can understand the characters weren't great, but each character served a purpose, though. In a way,
They did.
designed to be that. And whoever played Jason played a phenomenal job. Like, played an absolute
To
phenomenal
me,
job.
he was the best Jason.
Oh,
So brutal and just awesome.
yeah,
He was so brutal throughout that whole film.
so
Like
just revived the Friday the 13th franchise pretty much because he was so freaky, he was so big, he was so scary, and it had such a great complex storyline. I think, yeah, I'll say it's better than the original. You don't see that commonly, but the original to me,
yeah.
I think the original had the same problem. It just was it felt so drawn out in certain aspects. It wasn't bad, but it just, I don't know. Wasn't bad for me.
Yeah.
Well, is it easily like top
Like
five?
if I had to pick my
Absolutely.
favorites,
How what?
if I had to pick my favorites though, it would be like the original and the remake, like or the reboot, I
Yeah.
guess you can call it. But yeah, those two would be my favorite out of anything. Like they were actually good movies.
Yeah, and then I think then I think my top three was I went number one with the reboot. I'm trying to remember them, but I know definitely Jason Lives is one of them. Like I
Yeah.
liked actually Jason Lives. Jason Lives was actually I think a pretty good movie to me.
I think Jason Lives was my top 5. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it was a good movie. I love Tommy Jarvis. I loved his character development. I think that whole story arc right there, he had character development.
hmm
And then Halloween. Okay, I've seen a couple of the Halloween movies. I haven't seen all of them. I just I don't sit down saying, yeah, I'm gonna watch all the Halloween movies in one sitting. Which we're about to put ourselves through that torture. Yeah, and we're gonna watch Season of the Witch. Season of the Witch, even though it does not have Michael Myers, I'm going to listen to my boy Cody Leach. He says I still recommend you watch the movie as a Halloween movie, not as a Michael Myers movie. So we'll watch it as a Halloween movie. Because the problem that happened with Halloween 3, it was from Michael Myers movie. When in fact it wasn't a Michael Myers movie. It was an anthology series movie. So yeah, Halloween 1, obviously we're probably gonna say is our favorite. But I think we do have like one or two movies that might rival it. Well, we'll see. We'll see though. We have to watch the movies before we can make that judgment. Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, I know 6 is gonna be unbearable. I'm gonna. 6 is not great. All I could say is that 6 is not gonna be fun. Especially if you like flip and look at the producer's cut. Oh man, whoever wrote that story needs to.
The producer's cut. That's hilarious how they had a producer's cut for that film too.
Well, it was weird because you had a director that wanted one, had an executive producer that wanted another thing, and then you had a writer that wanted another thing. So
Wait, so there's a
these people,
director director, producer, and writer's cut. That's
No. All separate. All of these guys wanted something different for the story.
yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. Yeah,
they really just couldn't
dang.
think of it. So, and another thing is you got to remember this was under Harvey Weinstein, the Weinstein Company, and they
Oh,
wanted
good grief.
a Halloween movie. So they wanted it to be gory and all that.
Hmm.
Yeah, and so heck, I think said it was weird because one of the Weinsteins said like they didn't like the actor that played Karen Strode. She was too like I don't know. They said something that she was like too like I don't know. It was something. They said something that was like what? Why is that a reason why you don't like the actor? It wasn't. It was like one of the most stupidest made an actor. And then that's when Paul Rudd. That was actually fun fact. Halloween 6 was Paul Rudd's first movie.
Yes, Paul Rudd. That was
He
his first movie?
Yeah, Halloween 6. That was his first movie.
What?
Let me look. Let me look at it. But I
It's
think that was his
crazy.
first.
I did not know that.
I'll look at it to verify. But I think was his first movie he did. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it wasn't a doozy. Let's just say
But
Paul
then he
Rudd.
redeemed himself with being an Anchorman. He
Yeah,
redeemed himself with Anchorman.
yeah. Paul Rudd. The problem they did with Paul Rudd played Tommy Doyle, and Tommy Doyle is a lot of
Oh,
people have watched like the original Halloween movie. He's the little kid. He played Tommy Doyle when he was well. Tommy Doyle in this movie is a little bit of a perv. Yeah,
yo.
I know. It's like this is.
He's
We'll have to
stalking
watch
on
it.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what it makes me think though?
What?
What if Tommy Doyle was in the next Halloween movie? That would be interesting.
It's already verified. Yeah, he is. He's gonna be in the next movie.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I was always
And
curious too. I was like, what if
and the little girl too, Lindsay Wallace. She'll be in that one too. Yeah.
oh, cool.
Sadly,
That'll be
they didn't
interesting.
get. They were actually gonna to do Halloween Kills, but due to his schedule and due to the movies that he has upcoming, they couldn't. They weren't able to cast him.
Who?
Paul Rudd. They were trying to get Paul Rudd to play Tommy Doyle again, but
Hmm. He would be old.
but I,
Like, but he would be older though. Tommy
yeah,
Doyle
and
would be older.
yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I'm thinking like, yeah, I want to bring him back to play Tommy Doyle though. I mean, let's see. So Halloween was made in 1978. So if we had to go with the timeline, Tommy Doyle's 11 at that time. 22 years. It's like 45 years. So he would be like 55.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be like 55, 56. So yeah,
You
it's
said 11?
he'll,
Yeah.
yeah, he was around. He was like in like elementary school. So he'll be probably anywhere from like 10 to 11 years old. So he'll be probably in his. So yeah, it wouldn't be too far fetched to have
Yeah.
Mr. Paul Rudd. You would have to definitely beard a bit, gray it a bit, gray his hair,
Right.
because he has to look
What
like he's 55.
what if they got the original people, like the original kids who played them?
I think they got the original girl to play Lindsay Wallace. Um, they didn't get the original actor that played Tommy Doyle.
Oh.
I guess he just doesn't want to do. I guess he just doesn't want to do Halloween.
Sucker. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Damn. Ooh. Oh, he's just sold you out. Rest in peace, that actor's career. Let's see if is Nick Castle going to be in it? I hope Nick
Anthony Michael
Castle's in
Hall?
there.
Anthony Michael Hall's playing
Who?
Tommy Doyle. That is awesome. Anthony Michael
Yeah,
Hall. And yes, Nick Castle is going to
yeah.
be the Shape. He'll be in that movie.
He is.
Yes,
Oh, yes. I'm glad they're bringing my boy.
I know, right? And they're
Yes, he'll be in
bringing, I mean,
Halloween Kills.
obviously, yes. And obviously, Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be in this film. They're going to bring the other characters from the last movie. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm so happy. So he's gonna be in Halloween Kills, and if they're going to do Halloween Ends, which it's that they're going to, yep, he confirmed he's returning. Right. So what's gonna probably happen, as usual with Nick Castle, is no disrespect to Nick Castle, he's in his 70s, and when you're up there in age, for you to do. So that's the reason why they have James Courtney, because he'll do most of the stunt. But Nick will be in
Mhm.
like 1, 2, maybe even 3 scenes at most. But you can know that the man, the original, the legend, will come back and do another movie. And what's
Oh
so
yeah.
stupid, why all this time? Like in all these Halloween movies they did, why did they not call Nick Castle?
I know, right?
It's like John did the second movie, John Carpenter, he did like the second Halloween. Nick Castle didn't play Michael Myers in the second one. It was like Dick Warlock.
Really? Nick Castle didn't do that one?
Yeah, Nick Castle didn't do the second one. Dick Warlock, I think, did the second one, and I think Tori Morton did like a little bit of the second one too. And
Hmm.
then, yeah, Nick Castle, ever since, did not do another Halloween movie until
Did
the
you know?
recent one. Yeah,
Yeah. Did you know that he directed the Dennis the Menace film?
yeah, I did look back at that.
I know. I was watching that film because I love that movie. I was watching it with my niece, and it said directed by Nick Castle. I was like, wait, Michael Myers directed Dennis the Menace?
It's so weird,
I was like, no
but
wonder
like,
it's so
uh,
so good.
bunch of YouTubers, and there was this one YouTuber that interviewed all the actors that played like Michael Myers, because there's like in total 12 actors that played Michael Myers. And Nick Castle, he's so nice. He's like a guy I would like have a beer with. Like
Right.
he's just so chill. I'm like, bro, like, dude, you be shooting money than you are right now, man. I mean, he's probably, don't get me wrong, I think he's wealthy. Don't get me wrong. He's probably sitting on a pretty wealthy throne. But
Oh yeah.
like if I'm a director for Halloween and I wanted my executive producer to go get a person to play Michael Myers, the first person I'm going to think of is Nick Castle.
Nick Castle.
It's like, he's 72. I don't give two craps.
He would love to
Get
do
him.
it.
And it's not like he's not wanting. It's like, it's not like you can't do it, and it's not like he has to do much. It's like, is
I mean, he's the
Nick
shape.
Castle? Yeah, he's the shape. Why did Nick Castle?
I was always curious too, because it's like, oh,
It could be that he did a lot of
right. With like directing movies, like I was saying, like he's
yeah,
directed
it could,
Dead
that
Menace,
could be
so
one of the reasons. Uh, This is what. This is why. Nick Castle could not reprise his role in the sequel, Halloween 2, because he was busy starting his directing career. He was replaced by Dick Warlock, who had a strong following among fans, along with Castle. During filming, Castle kept the mask in his back pocket so the spray paint would wear off rather quickly. Okay. Okay. So that's the reason. That's the reason. That makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder what other
It's because
movies
he
he
probably
directed.
I think he helped out with
Yeah.
like John Carpenter with The Thing.
He co-wrote Escape from New York. That's a good movie. Oh, he
Nick
directed
Castle.
Major.
Yeah, and he's
He
a
directed
screen.
Major Pain.
Oh wow. And plus he's a screenwriter too, so that probably takes.
Yeah. Wait. Oh wait. He wrote Hook, the Steven Spielberg movie of Hook, where Robin Williams is Peter Pan.
Oh really?
He co-wrote that.
Oh wow.
He did a few movies in his
Yeah,
time.
so he did Dennis the Menace, Mr. Wrong. Yeah, there's a ton of movies he did. He did like 20 movies and all that. A lot of
Oh,
like,
he was also in Escape from New York. He played a pianist.
oh, he played in Hook.
No, he played in Escape from New York.
No, I'm looking at his movies, and he was in the Hook.
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't know if he like did it as a
Are you sure?
writing, but
He co-wrote it.
oh, the more you
Hmm.
know. Huh? No, it is not common where you see a horror serial killer co-wrote a very, very, very PG movie.
Yeah. He did two children's films.
Huh. Then he did a couple interesting
He
ones. He did
also
like,
he acted in Dark Star, which is John Carpenter's first film. He played a beach ball alien.
interesting. Where did he appear in Halloween 3? Or probably co-wrote it. No, he did co-wrote it.
Halloween 3?
Yeah, he was involved in Halloween 3 somehow. Tom.
Hmm.
Uh, let me look. Um, come on, hello. Wait, let me. Come on, show me. Show me. Is
He was Michael Myers in a cameo appearance in the movie.
oh, interesting.
That's Wait, so if he was featured in Season of the Witch, wouldn't it still be a Michael Myers film? He's a cameo appearance. It also said he was uncredited in the film too, in the credits. He was uncredited.
Um, I think I know why they say cameo because there was like I think I remember one of these scenes TV show that was showing Halloween.
What is it?
Like
Oh, on
Season
the
of the Witch
TV.
was like Halloween, the original. So that's probably what they mean by cameo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What, Bubba? What? One is free. I don't know. Okay. Is it big for like how long? Oh, I know. 25 days. Okay, chill, Matthew. Jeez. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know, Matthew. I said I don't know. What does I don't know mean to you? Yeah, but that's interesting. As I said, the more about things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this Halloween franchise should be very interesting. I will say though, the only movies that I'm not particularly excited for is the Rob Zombie movies.
No, I'm not excited for those either.
Those are going to be. Oh, it does. Do you know how it's do? Okay, I know. I'm doing a podcast. Love you. Yeah, they're so bad in certain aspects. I'm gonna try to give them a chance. What do you want, man? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, but like it's just the reason why I couldn't on movies is they're gory. The scenes are just so explicit. There's just so many variables in that movie. But obviously, we're doing a movie review, so we have to watch it. We have no choice.
Right.
I'm sorry, Bryce. I promised you I would never force you to watch the Rob Zombie movies, but this is the one time that
How could you? How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry.
You're so mean. You're a terrible person.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he created
It
these
doesn't sound
movies.
like you're sorry. It doesn't sound like you're sorry. I'm kidding.
Yeah, there's nothing much I could do, Joe. There's nothing much I could do, Bryce. Oh, but you should have seen Joey yesterday. Okay, so this is a podcast that sadly was not able to be released because the podcast had problems. It had some corruption issues. I don't know what was going on, but it had corruption
Mm-hmm.
issues. So me and Joey were talking, and I talked about, because we were talking about conspiracy theories a bit, and two
Mm-hmm.
theories I brought up was the flat Earth theory. And Joey, I still remember him saying, "God damn it." He's why have we gotten here? He was shaking his head like, why? Like he says can't even say it's a circle because people are gonna still somehow make it saying it's a disc. He said it's a sphere. It's a sphere.
It's a sphere. Disc.
And I remember to say, hey, Joey, it's a triangle. Slams his phone. He's like, I'm done. I quit. I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone. This is the last podcast you'll see this man. So done. He was
Hilarious.
so done. Oh, and then another thing that really just tipped the scales was me saying, because I'd never watched Alien. Like, I've never watched any of the Alien movies.
Me neither.
And,
We gotta watch
oh,
that
dude,
sometime,
oh.
maybe.
Yeah, he told us he watch it. um, yeah, but if you like, but when I said that, he gave me that look like, what? You're telling me you have not seen one movie? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Joey,
The
I
only thing
haven't.
that's the only thing that's alien related that I've seen is the scene in Spaceballs when they're in the diner. That's all
Yeah,
I've seen that's
that's
alien
all.
related.
And then I even said I haven't seen another Predator movie, and he just starts like grabbing his head and just starts
Wait,
shaking.
you haven't seen Predator?
I seen bits of the original, but I haven't seen like the full movie.
Oh man, you gotta watch that. It's good. I love
I know
Predator. I
Arnold's in
haven't
that
seen the other
movie,
ones
and then
though.
I know what?
I haven't seen the other ones though. Hey, that should
Yeah,
be on our next list.
I know. Yeah, I know Arnold's in that one, and the guy that played Apollo's Creed, I think, is the actor. I forgot what his name was.
Yes. What's that? Hold on, let me Google it. Carl Weathers. I
But
had it. Okay.
wasn't he in Streets of Philadelphia, or am I thinking of another actor?
He was in
Philadelphia.
Happy Gilmore. He played
He was in
yeah, he played Chubbs. I think his name was.
Streets of Philadelphia. Not that song. I know the song Streets of Philadelphia. Oh, because isn't it called Philadelphia? Oh, it's called Philadelphia.
He was in a few Adam Sandler movies actually. Huh,
Yeah, I know he was in a lot of movies.
he was. Man.
And Philadelphia, I watched Philadelphia. It's a good movie. I really suggest you guys watching it. It's a very sad movie, but at the same token, it gives you a very big insight. Oh no, I'm thinking Denzel Washington.
Uh,
Even though
silly Dennis.
he looks very, it looks very similar to him. Those actors look very similar. Oh, speaking of actors, which I'm gonna get the actor's name, but I think you already know who I'm about to talk about. That is sadly has passed away today.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, and guys, Mr. Chadwick Boseman is sadly deceased today. He died from colon cancer, which is very, 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 just very sad. You know, what's even sadder is it's just no one. No one out of nowhere. Like we were like, wait, he had colon cancer, and
And he was
he's
43.
been battling for 4 years
Awful.
in it ever since he was in
He was
like
battling it for 4 years.
yeah, he was battling it like since he did Captain America Winter Soldier.
Oh, he was in Captain America too?
Yeah, he was in was it Winter Soldier? No, it was Captain America Civil War. Wrong movie.
Oh. What did he play in that?
He played Black Panther.
Oh. Oh, so he did that movie before the Black Panther movie. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was pretty much his introduction into the MCU. And then he did Black Panther, then he did Infinity Game, and then yeah, and I think he was it was set for him to do Black Panther too, and yeah, and then sadly his death happened. So
That's just awful.
yeah,
I mean,
it's just there's nothing else to say, but it's just an awful, sad prayers to his family, man. That's just it's sad, and because he was only 43. He was 43
he's
years
only
old.
43.
Actor, and as I always like to say, the good ones die young.
Mm.
I just I remember just getting that news, and I was like, oh my lord, he died. I couldn't
Everyone
believe it.
was
I'm like, oh,
everyone
I'm like,
was talked about it on their story. I was like, oh, so tragic.
it's so tragic. I'm Chris. immediately put a post about it. Mark Ruffalo, all the people he's worked with has just put posts and, just, you know, as they said, he had so much potential as an actor. He had so much potential, and it's and what's rough about it is that we don't know the circumstances because we don't know if because colon cancer is treatable. It's called like a collapse. I can't even say it. Like, excuse my English. I can't. It's not great. But there's a certain treatment that you cancer, and what you would have is a bag. It's like a waste bag,
Ugh.
and you would have to have that bag. You would have to have that bag for the rest of your life. And so I think the scary and the sad thing is that I think he, if he did that treatment, his acting career would have been over.
It would heavily affect his career. It's like I'm Black Panther.
Yeah.
Like how gosh. And he did a lot of stuff. He was Jackie Robinson, and he played James Brown. He did a lot of roles. A lot of famous roles.
As I said, man, the good people die young. It's like it's tragic that he's up there.
Yeah.
He's up there with his relatives, and heck, man, he's up there with the man himself, Stanley. He's up there with him,
Yeah, man, he's up there with Stanley. Right.
That's another legend. Oh man, I
Yeah.
remember when when Stan Lee died, dude.
He passed this
I
year
mean,
too,
obviously
right?
it wasn't. Yeah, I think it was this year. Yeah, 2020. Yeah,
Okay.
it was this year. Even though it was not like I wasn't saying like I'm not trying to say it wasn't a surprising because he was like what 94.
He lived a long while, man.
Yeah, man, he lived a long life. Like, and he died peacefully, sleep
He lived
with
a good
all
life.
the creations. Yeah, with all the creations of the MCU in that mind.
Man. That just has to be such a I guess not relieving. I guess it would be relieving, but a satisfactory thing. Just instead of satisfactory, like you're like, man, look at all the success that I've done.
Yeah,
I'm about to
like
die,
looking
but
back
I've
and
left such a
like
legacy. I've inspired people with my creation. That has to be such a satisfying feeling for
yeah, is
people,
knowing that your
especially for like
creation
Stan Lee.
have impact the world. So
It's like a
I
huge
think
impact. I mean, that has to be so satisfying.
yeah, and he's impacted my whole life, man. Like, dude, is my OG, dude. I was born when the first Spider-Man movie came out, bro. That Spider-Man movie is as old as me. It's 18 dang years old. I hold that with heart.
Dang, man.
Yeah, man. And he
You
like I
old,
think he
you
was
old fart.
yeah, he was like executive producer in that movie. I don't know if he was executive producer in the third one. We don't talk about Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was bad. It was bad, bad. Yeah. No, he didn't even produce it. That's the problem. You didn't have Stan Lee to produce number 3.
Exactly. Stan Lee's
Spider-Man
the
installment.
man. Stan's the
He's
man.
the man. Because he produced the first 2, And the first two were good. Like, Spider-Man 2 was a good sequel to Spider-Man 1. But Spider-Man... And then they rebooted it with Andrew Garfield, which, disrespect to Andrew Garfield, he's a good actor, but he is no Peter Parker. Looking back at that, like, bro, like, looking at Andrew Garfield, I would have been like, bro. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
you've been like...
he don't look like a Spider-Man. He don't look like Spider-Man. He doesn't have that
Well, it's
teenager
not that he
feature.
doesn't look like Spider-Man. He doesn't look like Peter Parker. He doesn't
Yeah.
look like a high school Peter Parker, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I would like, if I saw him in high school, I'd be like, bro, are you confused? Like, this isn't college campus, bro. Like, go to college.
Did you fail high school, buddy? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like, is this like your fourth year in high school, man?
Man,
Like, that's what,
that
like,
radio yeah, that radioactive spider really messed up Peter, man. He's really going down.
man, his Grossberg really hit him this time.
He's got to shave
Full
all
on
the time.
26-year-old man now. I will say I liked the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Amazing Spider-Man 2, I was so bored I couldn't finish.
That one it has Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah.
What did he play again? He was like the lightning dude or something?
Electric Man, I
Electric.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole movie was bad. And then Spider-Man Home. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, not my Spider-Man. It's not my boy. It's not my
Right.
boy Tobey Maguire, man. He's like what, 40 years old? I still think he can play Spider-Man.
Wait,
I looked at him
what are you saying?
I've looked at him recently. He hasn't aged much.
Yeah, he's just like growing a beard.
Seems like
He's like,
yeah. That's pretty much it with Toby. If Toby shaped up that beard, man, all right, get back in filming set. You're Spider-Man.
yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah. So,
Wait,
Alex, turn off your webcam.
that's
Make
what I
sure to turn
think.
off your webcam.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So, your webcam's off, Alex. Did he even connect his audio? I don't think he
I
connected
never.
his audio.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? We're doing the podcast. You literally came in like mid-podcast. Make sure to keep your video off though. Okay, hello?
Hello.
Oh my god, it's an Alex.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Dude,
We
it
just
is the
chilling, man.
podcast that you're fine. You're not dead. You came out of your pizza coma.
I was in a pizza coma? I thought that was just a dream. That was
No,
great.
man, it actually happened. It
It actually
was
happened.
crazy.
Really? Oh my god.
So, Alex, while you're gone, do you want to know how many subscribers we have?
About 200, I'm guessing.
You're actually fairly close.
Because I've subscribed
Sure.
recently.
Oh, well, we have
Yeah.
237.
Ah, okay. Cool, though. Cool. What's up,
Yeah, man,
guys?
yeah, what's
We
up?
just
They're
be
called
chilling at the
Outcast.
Outcast podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the podcast.
Yes, man.
Sweet, man.
It is literally podcast, I think, number 10. Yeah, it's podcast 10.
Damn. All right.
It's glad to finally have you. If you don't know, guys, this is the fourth member. It's Alex.
The
Alex, I know a lot of people thought, we didn't have a fourth member, but he just was on vacation and all that, and we obviously knew that he wasn't going to be here for a bit. But now he's here. Now he's here, part of the Outcast podcast, man.
Yeah, man, I'm here. What's up, guys? Dude, I just came back
Doing
from
pretty.
a steak dinner, and like I'm just super filled right now, and I'm super mellowed and chilled. So I'm just yeah. Are we talking about anything right now? We're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
hanging out. We're just rambling.
That was sick. Okay, I can do that.
So how you been doing, man?
I mean, I was sleeping forever, so I don't really know. Like my pizza coma, my all those dreams about my
Yeah,
pizza. Yeah,
yeah.
I
Well,
don't know though.
yeah. Since we're talking about the subject of pizza,
Oh wait, really?
yeah, why not? Let's talk about pizza. There's nothing wrong about talking about pizza.
Oh
Don't go in
man,
a coma this time.
no promises.
No promises. Um, like, what is ideally your favorite?
My favorite pizza?
Yeah,
Um,
like
the
what? Like,
edible
what's your
type.
favorite place to order pizza?
The one that orders pizza. I mean, it's pizza. I'm down for any pizza really. Like good pizza, okay
I could probably
pizza,
yeah,
burnt pizza,
garbage
greasy
pizza.
pizza. Oh man, have you ever tried that? And like it's like 3 days old with
No.
little it's like leftovers on it. And like it has that
Oh my
trash
god.
smell already on it, and you're like, yeah, why not? You just take a bite out of it.
Uh, you Gotta finish it anyway.
The garbage can is
Um,
not a garbage can. It's just where you store your leftovers that you're not gonna eat. I'll eat it.
but I will say though, I mean, we've had this a lot of times. I mean, when 2 times I've been to your house, you've always had Little Caesars pizza. That's like I think the ideal pizza place to order from.
I mean, it's cheap for where we are at, and it's real good. And it feeds me.
Yes, I will say though, I think people crap on Little Caesars too much.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree. I mean, everyone has their preferences, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
it,
it's
I
like,
don't diss on them,
you
but
know, it's like, yeah, I think it's pretty good though. For look, man, if you're a broke college student, Little Caesars is your baby, man. It's like it's the place to go to.
usually the place I go to is my friend's refrigerator. It's usually free over there.
Heck,
How about food? Do you want to talk about food since we're on the topic?
yeah, let's talk about food.
All right. So I just had a steak dinner, right? So I want to know from you guys, if you had to go out, what type of dinner would you have that would you describe as fancy? Because my steak dinner was pretty damn fancy, if I do say so myself.
You
I have
bougie
one.
boy.
Oh, he's looking very defined. He had a very defined dinner.
Oh man, we
Best
got
of the
green beans,
best.
we got steak, we got mashed
Okay.
potatoes, my guy. And
Um,
since such a picky eater, I just had like 2 lettuce pieces for my vegetables. All
what
right.
classifies me as a defined dish? And I've been to actually a fancy place with Shogun, and Shogun is actually a steakhouse. It's a Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah, Shogun's
Interesting.
good. I like Shogun.
Yeah,
I've
Shogun's
dro-
really good.
I drove by there. Is it a buffet though? Right?
Yeah, it's really good. Like what they do actually, like if you dine in there, they will actually cook your food right in front of you. Like they will
Oh,
actually cook your food. Literally, they
that's
have
cool.
cooks that will have. You're like you. So there's like a grill, like a grill, and then there's tables surrounding the grill. So like these cooks will come up and like, and they'll make like your obviously your food. So like we'll order like the sirloin, which is cut up sirloin. Then we'll get fried rice, obviously, and then we'll get some shrimp, like some nice fried shrimp. It's really good. Oh my! I love
I
their
love
shrimp.
fried
Nice.
Their
shrimp.
shrimp is like their shrimp. It's not like it's very juicy. I love their shrimp, and I love their fried rice too. Their fried rice is pretty good.
Nice. I like that. I'll eat there if you just pay my meal and drive me there and tuck me into bed
Yeah, dude.
afterwards and all
Yeah,
that good
dude.
stuff.
It's a really good price.
Sick.
It's very pricey, but I'll be willing to pay for it because it's really good food.
Oh, no joke.
Yeah, no
All
joke,
right.
man.
Cool. I was joking,
Yeah,
but if you're serious, I'll take it. I'll take that offer.
yeah.
Oh yeah. How
Just
about
just
you?
wait until wait until I get like a payday.
I'm gonna eat like a king. Oh yeah.
You're gonna eat like a king, bro.
Yeah. How about you, Bryce? Just to ask, what's your opinion of a fancy meal or dinner?
Hmm. No,
Fish and chips? Oh yeah.
fish and chips. Yeah, exactly. Um, man, that is hard. I'm,
I
I'm
know it
thinking.
is.
I could tell you a
Gosh,
place where you can just get like some decent food, but it's a fancy place. It's just where you can get food.
I guess like if you want to go somewhere fancy, go somewhere like Olive Garden. Olive Garden is a fancy kind of restaurant.
Ooh, Olive Garden's pretty good. Panera's another one.
Or
Panera's pretty fancy.
Panera? Or I was thinking about sushi too, like Volcano or something like that.
Oh, I know
That's
what
down
you're
the
talking
road.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that place. Yeah, but yeah, like any, I guess like Volcano or the Olive Garden is pretty fancy.
Interesting. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I would have to say my favorite
We
places to eat, since you're listing them off, is probably like the Dunkin' Donuts trash can. Probably like,
You're looking
yeah, I
for
don't
them
know, fast food
extra.
McDonald's.
You're
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for them extra freaking munchkins. You're looking for the
yeah,
extra
for sure.
munchkins. Where'd he go?
what happened? Wait,
He didn't even
did he
finish his
accidentally
answer.
click out? Did he just seriously just click out? I hope he joins back. Oh man, we had such a good conversation.
I know.
Joins back. Yeah. Nice Discord. Huh. Well, we'll keep on the conversation. Let's hope Alex comes back to the podcast, and if he doesn't, well, he doesn't.
Mhm.
He's probably back into his pizza coma. God damn it, we should have not talking about food. This is what happens when we talk about food. He goes into a coma.
I know.
Um, but he was talking about back alleyway trash can. I don't know. It's really hard because we don't see restaurants. I mean, we do, but we
Yeah.
don't. Like, if you want to go like somewhere fancy or expensive, go to those. Like,
Sorry, my parents came in. Oh, he's texting me. Okay. He said he'll be back.
well, the podcast is probably going to end in 4 minutes anyway, so because we usually do an hour podcast.
He just said his parents scare him a little.
But
I love Alex, dude. We love you, buddy. We love you.
we adore you, Alex, man, and we're glad that you came in, dude. It's awesome. I'm glad you came to the
Right.
podcast. Because I bet so many people just thought, like, cast member, where is he? Oh wait, I got something to tell you though.
What?
I got a message from YouTube.
Ooh. What they
Literally,
say?
I'm not joking. From like YouTube creators. Pull it up. YouTube creators. What's it? Is it on me? Yep, it's right here. It says YouTube creators, the Outcast, way to go on passing 100 subscribers. Hi, Outcast. Let's have a round of applause because more than 100 people have subscribed to your channel, and now it's time to get through the roof and shout virtual rooftops. This is quote unquote. I don't know if it's.
There's like
I'll
a
send
really big glare.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send a picture of it through the message. I'll send a picture of it through text message. But yeah,
Thank you.
it was really cool. I looked at him like, wait, YouTube creators? I don't get these messages usually. And it was them just congratulating us for hitting 100. But yet again, as I like to say, guys, thank you for hitting us to 100
Thank
subscribers.
you.
Man, we're at like 236.
I don't know, man. We so famous. We. It's like, okay.
We're so famous. Okay, it's sent. It's sent to your messages.
Gracias, senor.
You're welcome, man. Yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
it was
That's so nice.
but it, oh,
What happened?
I thought you said something. I thought you just said hold on for a moment. But yeah, guys, I think this is gonna be the podcast, dude. Yeah, just tell Alex that we just ended the podcast and all that.
Okay.
But it's okay. Alex will be hopefully on the next podcast tonight because Joey is working. He's working at Polished Chicken.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, so he's working. But hopefully tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the Outcast podcast. I'm Dennis.
And I'm Bryce.
And sign out. Peace, Outcasters.
Bye, Outcasters, man.